I didn't realize the whole week has gone by.
Sorry?
I said I didn't realize the whole week has just gone by.
That's just gone by. All right, beginning now. Good evening and welcome in to the Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies Global Awesome Healers Training Summit Season 7. This is call 3 on Third Eye Ascension 5D and your last chance to get to know more, experience it, and pick up offers especially made for you on this platform. Over the last 2 calls, you have either learned or gotten familiar with aspects of the Third Eye Ascension training and the impact it has had on those who have used it as well. With its 3 symbols for physical, mental, and hormonal clearing, it is a powerful tool for third eye activation, which in turn enhances mental clarity, trusting inner guidance, making balanced choices, reducing overthinking, fear, and anxiety, clearing energy blocks, boosting intuition, healing physically, healing relationships, and job, career, business, finance issues, and so on and so forth. From checking our logic or intuition score to experiencing 3 nadis and 7 chakras energy clearing, from experiencing stellar gateway chakra and Lalita Ma energies to checking for our clairs and seeing or sensing aura. All of it has been a glimpse of what it will be like to learn this and actually be able to do it full-fledgedly. Carrying the same thought forward, today you will get to know about arrows, daggers, and cords, spirit guides, commands, and telepathy. So, what are we waiting for, ladies and gentlemen? Please put your hands together for and join me in giving a warm Mystic Lotus welcome to the expert who wants you to live life queen size and king size with Third Eye Ascension 5D, Deepakk Rai Singhani. Hi, Deepakk. Welcome in.
Thank you so much for your introduction. And today, if you see, I'm wearing my favorite color, the pink color.
Lovely.
So, as they say, chak de patte, the pink color is with full unconditional love.
Fantastic.
So, thank you so much again for your lovely introduction. And so very beautifully, you covered all the 2 calls and generally about Third Eye Ascension course. And I thank you for that. And I also wish to thank everybody who has joined for the call today. And I promise you that that this call should be in your memory for a long time to come. I hope that it becomes a landmark call for you. I'll do my best. Rest, the masters will take over. So, as Neelu rightly pointed out in the last section of the introduction, was about the arrows and daggers. So, you have heard about cords, but maybe not heard about arrows and daggers. Maybe I'm saying because still the vast knowledge. So, cords, arrows, daggers, how do they affect me? Why should I be bothered about them? So, maybe something around this. I will just take you through one of again my examples where I used to be terrified of one particular boss in my company, in one of my previous companies. And this boss used to be very terrified. I used to be very terrified of this guy. So somehow the kind of energies which I would send to this guy was of fear whenever I would be in front of him. And then behind the back, loose talk he hota tha. He used to do somewhat of loose talk, saying loose talk in the sense, this guy is like terror, He does this, he does that, and kind of some loose talks, which generally official talks will happen around that. Now, I would not realize why, but this guy would become more upset, further more upset. Have you ever realized also that you also generally want to ensure that your relation with a particular person is good, but it keeps getting bad because somewhere you are not able to voice yourself in front of that person? I realized this over a period of time that I was at the worst point of my relation with that guy. And it used to always happen that next time he used to become more upset, more upset, more upset. So what is this? I got my answer not then to that extent. Yes, certain things which I was doing intuitively were helping me. But what really struck me was this process of arrows and daggers and cords. When we send out a negative, मैंने तो केवल I only think about that guy. I never told him or her. So what does it matter? But let me tell you, energy in any form, in form of thoughts, in form of actual deeds, resonates with another soul. So if I say something bad about, let's say, anybody in this group, I'm attaching an energy cord with that person. And this energy cord will remain within us. And these are negative energy cords, which I am reflecting here. Love energy cords are always welcome. As I said, unconditional love is something which I always welcome at any time. So when we say anything negative about someone, and let's say we also do a conspiracy, like, something like, let's say something very bad we have done, let's say a black magic we have done to someone. There we are also attaching further with that particular person. And there is a clear bond which is formed within us. This is not the good bond. This is the bad bond. So cords, you must have heard about it too much, but all these negative cords are attached in the front side of your body. And these arrows and daggers, these are the conspiracy or the more darker version of, let's say you have done something bad against someone. Maybe you have done something bad in terms of, if you have heard maybe many a times, someone backstabbed me, right? So that particular quote has come from there. Because these are the arrows and daggers which are on our back of the body. So I did not realize that I was saying bad thing about this guy and my boss, and I used to get into wrong relationship with that person. So now there is a time where you can identify. This happens in the course. In the course, there is a process which we do after the attunement, after everything, where we make you see, you for yourself see how many cords are attached in front of your body and how many cords and daggers are there on the back of your body. The cords and the arrows and daggers are the back. And these are the major conspiracy. And let me tell you, you don't have to do this dirty work for yourself. That's the good news. The good news is that you have a spirit guide who comes and does that work for you. So you need to call upon your spirit guide, and you can see the cords and daggers for yourself, arrows and daggers, and you just do it once a week. That's as simple as that you clear all your negative vibes, negative things, even negative black magic, maybe, in terms of whatever the arrows and daggers which are there behind you. Maybe someone has done against you. And even if you have, God forbid, done something really bad against someone, you can even detach yourself from such things. There's nothing called, time has gone by, I cannot do that. You can always reverse your steps, even now. Because that is how we can transform our life, right? That is how our options, our choices make our life abundant. Or so, as the choice is ours, how we go forward in life. So did you realize that how important this is to detach you from a particular negative situation? So I'll give you another small, very humoristic story around this. One girl who had come to me, she was 24 that time, said this was about 5 years back during COVID time. So she had come to me saying that she had she had a relationship with someone, and that someone is now seeing someone else. So she told me, "Uncle, how can you help me?" I said, "Beta, I can detach the cords which are connecting you with that person in whatever the negative cords." And then I gave her this pink light process. I said, "You do this daily, and after that, you will see some changes in the overall scenario." So she sent the pink light, no doubt. But after 3 days, 4 days, she came back saying that, "Uncle, he has stopped picking my call altogether. What is this? This is not happening in the way it should happen." So I asked her, "Beta, what are you doing in terms of after the pink light? What do you do?" So she says, I listen to the pink light process which you sent, which is about 1.5 minutes. After that, what do you do? Do you abuse him? Do you do anything, negative vibes? Do you say, oh, he has spoiled my life. So I definitely abuse him to the worst of my, whatever. So it's something like, okay, 1 minute of unconditional love and 23 hours, 59 minutes of ranting and abuses. So how do you think the energies of that person will be? See, her expectation became that with this pink light, I will be winning over. So that her inner grouses were coming out, which is also a good thing. I'm not saying it is a bad thing, but only thing it would not help this process of winning over that person. So that is how we are. We think that it's that lady who had that person who had got he went to a diet doctor. Okay. So the diet doctor told him that, okay, you have only one roti in the morning along with some cereals and early in the morning. In the afternoon, you just have one roti and itna sa dal. So, and one in the night, you just have one roti and one small thoda sabji and thoda dal. So that lady was basically, she was having a habit of eating. So she asked, is this before food or after food that I should have it? So that is our understanding debacle, whatever I call it, So we follow instances or instructions so very much that we don't involve ourselves in that. So all these processes are where you need to involve yourself. You need to have the faith in yourself that yes, I am a powerful being, and this is my unconditional love that is doing these good things for me. So have the faith in yourself. That is very, very important. So I would like to know from all of you how many people have actually done what I told on Thursday. Remember?
Pat yourself on the back.
Pat yourself on the back.
I'm putting my thumbs up.
Pat yourself on the back. And also I said one more thing. Put your third eye on the feet of your deity or God, whoever you pray to, and surrender the outcome to them, saying that I will do my 100%. And you give me, as far as the outcome is concerned, I'm not going to attach. Whatever you give me, I accept with gratitude. How many people actually did it? Just give me a note on the Telegram group. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Having the belief that I am also able to do it. This is where I say that, once you do these things, you will realize the inner capability, the inner power, which you actually have everything inside you. So I am a powerful being and I am nothing. I am a powerful being for my effort. I am nothing for my where the outcome is concerned. So I don't know how many people are really giving any update or whether anybody is giving any update.
They've put updates. They've put updates, Deepakk. Yes. UC says did the pat myself on my back, and Arvinder also says that
lovely,
they did
lovely,
it. Yes.
Lovely. Superb. So I would also love to know how anything changed for you after you did that. That was my intention. I didn't want to put you down. Please don't take it in the wrong way. But I just want to see first how many people did it. And secondly, what was the change you felt? Did you feel proud? Did you feel energies inside you? Did you feel something change in you? Did you react to a particular situation in a different manner? Did you fear a bit less? Did you have less anxiety? Were you able to confront someone which maybe you were running away from? Did that change? This is where we note every day what changes we are actually experiencing or what are real. And once your response changes, your surroundings will change. You will change. Your life will change. Because somewhere we get into a comfort zone, and that comfort zone needs to be released. The moment you do that, abundance is just waiting for you. Masters are just waiting for you to take the first step. Now, let me talk about the guide. So, arrows and daggers, anybody has any doubts? You can put it on the group. I saw only 2 updates. Come on. I think we have a bit more.
Yeah, I'm going to share this with you, Deepakk.
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
sense that, like, I had two people majorly bickering around me, like in my immediate vicinity. And you know how
Right.
it's very energy draining when that
Yeah. Yeah.
happens.
Yeah. Yes.
And under other circumstances, I think within 30 seconds, I would have snapped back at them that,
Right.
like, take it out of the house. This is okay. And these aren't people who live in my house regularly,
Right.
right?
Right.
And they
Right.
were, like I said, they were bickering. And I just, in my head, I was like, somebody just help me with this. And I just stayed quiet, and they quietened down on their own and separated on their own, like
Lovely.
within maybe a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, that, I guess this is what you mean, right, Deepak? Noticing the
Yeah.
little
Yes.
changes
Yes.
that can happen around you, right? And Aarti is apologizing. She says, sorry, I missed doing
Don't.
it.
Aarti ji, please, no sorry. There is no sorry. Never use that word sorry. Your realization, your awareness is good enough. No sorry. Please, never say sorry. That sorries are a bit draining. So I would just tell you that it's okay. There is no hard and fast that kal kyun nahi kiya. Do it now as you realize. Your awareness, as I said, your inner awareness, your inner sense, or rather I would say that inner feeling is more important. That is more important. So
And
yeah, felt all happy all day, and turned out to be a positive interaction with the two people. Wow, that's huge. That's what I'm seeing the name. That's super, right? So
yeah,
maybe,
and UC
and
also
yeah,
says with whom I normally argued.
yeah,
So
yeah,
apparently
yeah.
UC and I were in the same boat. The arguing people. This is like, it was two separate sides of it, but there was definitely arguments involved somewhere. So
Yeah,
good,
yeah, lovely, lovely,
nice,
lovely.
nice going. Yes.
So this is where, Arvindarti, we would love to hear the experience which you want to share on the group. I'm just saying, sorry, but so this is just one small step which you took, and that is already giving you some change in your overall outlook and approach. Imagine how this can completely transform your life if you completely, like, 180-degree change, if you change yourself 180-degree. Generally, people talk about 360-degree change, but that is bringing you back to so 180-degree change, if you change yourself with this course, whatever is shown in that, in terms of awareness, in terms of intuition, in terms of compassion, more importantly, because these people who are arguing actually have some grouse in their life, which is why they're trying, it's something like they don't want to create anything bad. It's just that is, they are just voicing themselves, probably because you are an empath. Neetuji, for example, I will tell you that you are an empath, so they come and tell you. So compassionately, if you listen, then maybe you will find a solution for them, and maybe they will stop bickering, or they will stop arguing, or whatever, So probably you are maybe sending light to a person's life by just doing that, just listening to them. Because what do psychiatrists do? They basically listen to you. They become a sounding board for you. They listen to you, and they try to correct you wherever, whatever is there. So not, again, compassionately they do it. So similarly, a lot of counselors, what they do is listen to the person and try to send them peace, because they just want a voicing board, a sounding board. So you have another sounding board coming for you. Yeah, you want to say?
Oh no, I was just agreeing with what you're saying, right? That they're looking for a sounding board. And here also, just because you've mentioned this, which is very valid. Sometimes it's also important, and I think this is where your arrows and daggers and this entire removal cutting process also comes into place, because sometimes people people just want to create drama, and they get you involved to increase the drama. They're really not
Yeah.
looking for a solution. So for
Yes.
you to disconnect and disengage from that for your own
Yes.
peace
Yes.
of mind also requires, uh, again, a certain amount of self work, self control, self thought, self balancing,
Yes.
which is where all this would come into play also, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice,
Correct.
nice.
Correct. Correct. In fact, as you told me, I just remembered one small snippet which I saw, a small video somewhere. Now this guy is driving his car, and there was another person who was driving a car, and he literally came very close to banging each other. Now this person who was the driver with some 3-4 passengers, he braked at the last moment, and that person who was actually at the fault, he started yelling at him, completely at the top of his voice and other thing. So somewhere these people who are the passengers, they saw that this person is at fault. Even then he's shouting and this guy is listening. So he said, sir, it is my choice not to involve in that person's drama. As you rightly said, I just remembered that particular thing. I can easily get involved. Maybe that poor thing has had a rough day in the morning. Maybe he had an argument with his boss or someone. Maybe he's having a bad day. If I give him more, it will spoil his whole day. So I am sending him peace and love, so that let him come out of this, and so that he is also peaceful. If I become as agitated, my whole day will also go. So it's something like if I have got 10,000 rupees in my pocket, right? And if any person steals 1 rupee from me, I will not spend those 10,000 rupees for that person, or rather give that person 10,000 rupees, right? Or I'll not throw it in the air. So likewise, time also. If you have 86,000 or whatever number of minutes in a day, I'm sorry, maybe I'm overdoing it, whatever it is, maybe. So if someone spoils 1 minute, I will not give the whole day. Many a times, many people who are losing their patience or their cool, for that 1 minute, the anger lasts for close to a week. For many people. And then doctor visit is another thing. So, anxiety, anger, hypertension, all these things will follow. It's not worth it. You have one more sounding board, by the way, the guide. The guide is there with you. Once you do the course, there is after the attunement, which is done by, of course, Lalita Ma. And I even call upon Lord Ganesha or Archangel Michael in Western culture. So Lord Ganesha and Archangel Michael have they are the remover of obstacles. So these two deities are very much important. And many a time, depending on the intention, Mahavtar Babaji also comes and attunes the person. So it all depends upon group-wise, otherwise. So Mahalalita and Ganesha, Lord Ganesha is there. Of course, Mepa is always there. Mepa also attunes them to his energy. Then, of course, after the attunement, I take you to meet your guide. And your guide is with you. The spirit guide has been with you for a long time and will remain with you for a long time. Now, what do you expect the guide to do? That's a question which generally will be there. What is it that the guide does for me? The guide is always there as a protective charm for you. Something like they will give you some advices. It's like your higher self. Your higher self is also giving you some good advice or the other. Many a times, if you do something wrong, there is an inner consciousness or your guide telling you not to do things. That is called as subconscious or your conscience, whatever, everybody has different words for that. But ultimately, it is these mechanisms which keep us stable. We get all these informations, but yet we fall maybe in the trap of maybe our free will. And maybe it is sometimes ego, sometimes something else. So our guide always guides us to the right destination. But if you do anything wrong, they are so filled with unconditional love for you that they will not stop you. But yes, there are even other guides. I will just talk about them. So your spirit guide has been with you for centuries and maybe even before that. So maybe hundreds and thousands of years, your guide is with you. Your spirit guide is always with you. In fact, you have got more than one guide. You have got more than one guide. Other guides may keep coming and going, but there is one constant guide, which is like the CEO of your guides fraternity. Now, how many guides do you have? The different guides are basically something like a gatekeeper guide. The chief guide, which I mentioned, the chief CEO of your guides, you will be meeting this person in this guide in the class after the attunement. There is a gatekeeper guide. this Gatekeeper guide is like the Akashic Records guide for you. So that particular guide is your record keeper, Gatekeeper also. So they maintain your Akashic records. And as I said, Akashic records is also in your aura. So anyway, we'll not delve too much into it. I'm just giving you this. This is a guide which is there in your fraternity also. Then there is a timing guide. All of you who are here today, all of you who were there on the Tuesday call and the Thursday call, everybody, and even those who will be finally coming for the package A or package B or whatever is your choice, even those who will be coming for those things, those programs will be taken care of by the timing guide. The timing guide ensures that all synchronicities you will find many a times. Like I was actually, I was looking at certain incidents of certain, there was a study which was done in, like, for example, if it is any accidents or something like that, there are people who were supposed to be on that trip but could not go because of some reason or the other. And they must be blaming others or maybe traffic or whatever, but they're not being on the flight or that particular train or whatever the issue, whatever that thing was. It is because of their timing guide ensured that they did not go on that particular thing. So this is something which a timing guide is always taking care of, which is why I say, everything happens for your highest good. So if you lose any opportunity also, don't take it so very badly for yourself, or don't take it too much in your psyche, or don't take it in your mind so much that, you close yourself. Maybe that is happening for your highest good also. So be aware of this particular aspect. The timing guide will always take you to the right output, to the right place. And, there is this, I have a thought about it. You will be there at the right time, in the right place, at the right moment. When you are supposed to be there, you will be there. Nobody can take away that from you. So be rest assured of that. The debacles are there. Now, if you talk about debacles, I would call upon Colonel Sanders here. I don't know whether everybody is aware of that. Colonel Sanders.
KFC.
Yeah. So, Colonel Sanders is basically one of my very favorite person. Not because of whatever he provides or whatever, about his life and struggles. Does everybody know? I'll just share with you. 65 years of this life, this gentleman was a failure in his life. Up to 65th year of his life, he was a complete failure. That's what I have read. Maybe history, or if there is anybody having any different information, please let me know to correct myself. But this is what I know, that up to 65 years of his life was a complete failure. So imagine how every day he must have felt. But after 65, KFC happened, and rest, as they say, is history. Thomas Edison, thousands of bulbs, thousands of experiments, decades long of research. Everybody told him he is a failure. But we got whatever we got from him. And today he's famous. Even our friend Albert Einstein, right? He was a dyslexic. He could not study because of some reasons, and whatever he was not able to grasp education or something of that sort. But what he gave was E is equal to mc square. I'm sure everybody is aware of what energy is equal to mass and whatever. Yeah. So that is what I'm saying. That don't just undermine yourself. You are there to do something great. Now, whether you have the belief in yourself, that is what we want to create with this package of package A or package B or whatever we are trying to do. So we are trying to build this belief into you that, first of all, you are great and you can do fantastic things. If you just put your attention and awareness to the right things. Once you do that, as they say, once you are in that mode, in that mode of mind or in that mindset, achieving any milestone is not a big deal at all. I have seen people during even this marathon on which happens in January. I'm sure there are so many marathons. One of my friend, who is a 67-year-old chap, he's older. He was one guy who used to drink liquor. He used to smoke till about 40 years of his age. I knew him then. And suddenly I see him on Facebook. He's a marathon runner. I said, how the hell did this happen with you? He said, somewhere around when I was 50, 51, something clicked inside me. And I just left everything and I started living healthy. Now he's an avid marathon runner. Every marathon you will find him. Even Bombay Marathon he runs. He goes to even Delhi for the marathon there. So he avidly involves. So that's what I'm saying. Somewhere time to now it is time for you to switch lanes. No more slow track, fast track now. Fast track to growth, fast track to live life, king size, queen size. Which the time guide is also telling you. Now, whether you listen, your choice again. So I would recommend you connect your intuition and take a call. Right? For whatever you do it for your highest good. So the timing guide, synchronicities, nothing happens because of chance or something. Everything is predestined. The timing guide will help you always reach the right place at the right time, at the right moment. Then the creative guide. Does anybody of you have this inner ability? Let's say some people are fantastic cooks, like ladies, even Janes, some of them are fantastic cooks. Others are not so good, or whatever it is. Others may have different strengths, like they may be very good, let's say, talkers, for example. Like Shakuntala ji, she was having maths. This was a creative things coming from somewhere outside her awareness. So likewise, we have a lot of creative guide who gives you the creativity or the talent or the skill which is required for you in this lifetime. So that creativity, that creative guide will always give you the right skill set. I am just telling you, once you are in touch with your spirit guide, you can even tell your creative guide, or rather your spirit guide, to tell your creative guide to help you with your creativity. Maybe something you need, probably. I'm just saying that this is one of the avenue where you can also get that creativity from the spirit guide. So as they say, just I think there's I'm not getting the exact statement, but it is something like, if you ask, you will be answered.
Ask and ye shall receive.
Yes. So ask and ye shall receive. So moment you ask, first of all, we don't know what to ask. So like, for example, I went to a particular interview. I didn't know what to, I was not interested in that job somehow. I was told to go there. So this guy told me, so you don't want to know anything about this position, whatever is there. So I asked him a very silly question. I was also repenting. Do you have parking if I get my car? What the hell? I said, what did you ask? What question did you ask? So he said, huh? What is it? so when you are not into anything, like, you're not passionately involved, you will have these kind of instances that, oh, what did I ask? So something like that. So somewhere, just connect to everything that you do, and you will see the shift in how your results also manifest themselves. Then there is an Asher guide or a guardian angel guide. So Asher guide is also known as the guardian angel guide. So, we have guardian angels, as they say, some people have very strong guardian angels. So they they are always saved by the guardian angel, and particularly like, for example, a lot of people believe that whenever I go out somewhere, even if I've done something wrong, I always am saved by the guardian angel. Maybe it could be due to the accident or anything else. So the guardian angel always takes care of you, and it is there for everybody. It's not that only certain people have guardian angel, everybody has. Then there is an astral guide. have you ever realized that you get up in the morning and you wake up very tired? Has anybody experienced that? I would love to know in the chat. If you
Lots of
experience that.
times.
Yeah,
Lots of
yeah,
times.
great. Has anybody understood? Yes, Radhidya. Okay. I'll just talk about that. I think Balvirji has spoke about some thing about her experience with Ma on the chat. It appears very good. We'll look at that separately. But this is so when you get up in the morning feeling tired, you will also experience, I slept for 8 hours. Why am I tired? It so happens that during the night, you have an astral body, which is in the 4th layer of your aura. That astral body generally is very adventurous. So it tries to travel in the night. And it could be, not it could be, but there are many things which you want to achieve in life. So this astral body also is a way of you achieving certain aspects or, fulfilling some dreams or something like that. So you might find yourself in certain situations, certain dreams where you're actually feeling that, what you had in dream, you were actually feeling that energy. So your astral body travels out during the night. So astral guide, the only and sole purpose of astral guide is to take care of your astral body when it is outside of you. So that it doesn't, wander anywhere else or something like that. So the astral guide takes care of the astral body. So many guides, still you think you're weak, right? so that is where I'm saying you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guides taking care of you. Other than that, your masters, your spirit guide, your master, your ascended masters, your deities, your gods, and still we think we are weak. Will we stop saying this? That we are weak. Just say, I am powerful. How many people, please let me know on the chat. How many people will do it from today that I am powerful? Yeah. So, any questions around guides? Yeah.
Yeah. While people type that in, I actually did want to ask, like you mentioned that the astral guide takes care of your astral body. We might not be aware also of the fact that we have an astral body and it's like traveling around and something is going on. But you also mentioned dreams. So are they kind of the same or is it totally different?
I am not saying that it is 100% same, but it is completely not different also. Many a times we see dreams where we feel we are there already. We are there at that moment. So these are astral body images which you also see. So it may not 100% be astral body, but there is a small trick which we do where, for example, there is a small trick which we do. A lot of people who come to the class many a times, they tell me that they are experiencing this on more regular basis, like, getting up tired on a regular basis. So there I tell them to tell the guide not to travel without your awareness or without your permission for some days, so that you can, otherwise you are going to office in a blurry shape, half asleep and not very fresh and things like that. So that will also be not good for you. So this is after the attunement that you can do this also. So you can not control, but yes, you can request your astral body, astral guide. So as I said, there is nothing like every time the astral body will give you dreams. The dreams may be completely independent, but somewhere there is a role of astral guide in this because it may be coming from your past life or something, giving you some awareness. Like a lot of people come into light work somewhere because they are pushed into that direction. Now that push also comes from your spirit guide as well as your timing guide as well as the astral guide. So they push you from different ends. So when I was like pushed, I was shoved into the black magic somewhere, but that was karmic. So that is how everybody will have different stories. Yes, now the idea is to grab it by both hands and move forward in awareness and with faith and joy. That is the whole intention. Anybody has any questions around guides? I would love to listen from you if you have any. Lovely. Vinod is saying I'm powerful. So other people, please share your thoughts also on this. Yeah.
Yeah. Shweta, you can post your queries on the group, on the Telegram group. If you haven't yet joined, the link to join is in the chats, in the Zoom chat. You can click on that and join the group.
Great.
Go ahead, Deepakk.
Yeah. So guides, so many things to do. So guides are something which is there. The arrows and daggers are something which will give you complete freedom from these negative attachments. So imagine how, for example, if you are running and you have got, has anybody seen that movie Milkha Singh, where Milkha Singh runs with a tire attached to his waist with a rope? Now imagine those cords are actually pulling you back, similar to what Milkha Singh was experiencing with that. But he is doing weight training. You're not doing weight training. But particular, like let's say if you these problems are due to a particular, let's say, professional thing, or maybe to a relationship. So you will experience a lot of lag or a lot of struggle in relationship or career because those cords are pulling you from there. Imagine you detach those cords and detach those arrows and daggers and you run with the same energy. So nothing to pull you back. Your speed will be different. You will start flying, in fact. So that is the difference that it can make. And then this is leading me to take you towards the commands.
Very quickly, Deepakk, sorry, before you
Yeah.
head there, just two questions have come in. Archana has asked, Sir, I always feel someone breathing around me, mostly in your right shoulder. Is this a sign that my angels are with me to protect me?
In your case, I think it is the angels. And if you experience this sometimes when you are not, when you are having certain double mind, does it happen during that time? So maybe this is the way they are telling you about certain steps which you need to take.
Right. And
And,
Vinod and sorry,
yeah.
please.
No.
Please, please.
And at that particular moment, if you have a confusion and if you're feeling these someone breathing around you, and that is basically giving you an answer. If you shield yourself, which I have given you pink light, you can start doing with that. If you shield yourself, then you will find that you can focus on the answer, which is there for your highest good, and you will be able to go with that answer if you are confident in yourself. That confidence will come from the package A, which is the course itself. That is where you will be able to take your decisions with ease and joy, with awareness. If you see, I did mention about my son. He was a different person after the course because then he knew what I'm supposed to do. He took risks, which even I used to say, tell him that as a parent, I used to feel concerned that he used to go 45 kilometers for 30 days to a place where he would spend full day. And after 30 days, they'll give him 5,000 rupees. He said, I'm not going there for the 5,000 rupees. I'm going there with the intention that I will grab this job. And as I was saying, this was about that same Dettol, Reckitt and Benckiser. And there was another option where he was told to go just 100 meters from home in a big bazaar. And he would be paid 5,000 rupees for 7 days. And where he has to just be there for 2 to 3 hours. Now imagine 2-3 hours and where 12 hours and 45 kilometers away. So even I told him, don't exert yourself. Nahi, Papa. I have a bigger dream and I will achieve that. And he got that job. So this is where your whole energy changes towards a particular objective. Today, my wife says that where is my son who was there 6 years back? He's a completely changed person. Something like, he's on a different journey altogether. And believe me, with pure intention and, focus and even passion, everybody can achieve what they want to in life.
Right. And in fact, Rupali and Sandeep, Nandini have all written in. Vinod is also, I am powerful. And Vinod has
Lovely,
also said, I am powerful and have angels to support me.
lovely.
Pamela has just asked the question if this can be addressed. What is the best way to ask for help from the guides?
Pamela, the best way to ask your guide is to just ask, like you are asking a friend. That's it. only thing which I would recommend here is that clear and crisp. The communication has to be very clear what you want. Otherwise, like for example, you go to a hotel, you want tea. What do you say? You tell the waiter, the bearer, I want tea. That's it, right? You will say, maybe if it is okay with you, can you give me this? So a lot of people get into a lot of formalities, and where they themselves don't realize what they want. So be very clear in your objective, and even if you want a guidance, just ask them very clearly. Once you develop, once you do the course, once you have developed a relation with these energies, which is the guides, and as I said, 4D first level, once you are in that, once you develop the confidence, it will directly come to you. You just have to simply ask, what do you want? And the answer will come to you. If you are attached to the outcome, you might overlook the answer which is coming to you. So just be mentally prepared for that, to surrender your outcome or other, attachment to the outcome. So I hope, Pamela, I have answered to your question properly. It has to be clear and crisp what you tell, what you want. Otherwise, there are people who will take you on a round robin trip. I have many clients who poor things. I'm not trying to bring about as kind of sarcasm or something. I just because they have too many things going in their life, they don't know what to focus on. So one thing at a time, keep clearing everything. So like I have, second thing, what happens is that there are some people who come with a lot of restrictions of asking, saying that, no, asking too much is greed, right? A lot of people have that asking too much help is greed. I don't want to trouble my guide. That kind of feelings also I have seen people talking about. And there's nothing like that. They will not feel bad about it. In fact, there are many people who also say that I don't want to release my negative energies to Mother Earth because Mother Earth, is poor thing, is going through it. Don't worry. You carrying the energy, negative energy, is what Mother Earth is worried about. So when we do the process, which is the pain, trauma, and the less than God energy release, we send it to Mother Earth central diamond, where it is cleared, dark energy is cleared and sent to the as white light back to you. So when you release this, it is actually helping Mother Earth. So what I'm trying to say, come with a clear mind, ask the clear questions, and you will get the clear answers. If that helps in any way. And as they say, even in having conviction, Sandeep ji, how can I get attunement is what you have asked me. And attunement is very simple. You come to the class, there are 6 to 7 steps which we have, like 6 to different processes which I do, where I clear your energies, clear your blocks, as I said, release your pain, trauma, and less than God energies. And also we have a process called 3D to 5D process, and clearing your aura and chakras, the aura, chakras, and the nadis, the Ida Nadi, Pingla Nadi, Sushumna Nadi. After that, I clear your home's energies. If you remember, I said that I will be adding one bonus process for package A and package B, where I'll clear your home's energies to release all the 3D so that you can experience more 5D or love energies in your home. And then, of course, the attunement and then the spirit guides. So the package A and package B will take you through these processes where you can get attuned yourself. And you can then help. Yeah, sorry.
No, please, I was just
Then
going
you
to
can
tell
even
Sandeep
attune others in case you're taking package B. You can even attune all your family members to begin with, so that your family members also start living with awareness. And once they start living in awareness, you will feel your whole home is like, it's kind of elevated in energy level. That is a guarantee. Yeah.
And I just wanted to inform Sandeep that hang in there. We will be telling you about the offers
Yeah.
very soon. That is how attunement happens with the training. There is another question in from Shweta Deepakk. Before you go into, I think you were about to go into the commands or to telepathy.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's asked, are the spirit guides different for astral travel and spirit guides different for other aspects of Akashic records, theta healing, etc.? How to find these different astral travel?
No, how to find these different, okay. So basically, Shweta ji,
Guides.
yeah, Shweta ji, ऐसा है कि spirit guides are spirit guides. Now, the spirit guide, the main spirit guide which you meet, there is this record keeper, gatekeeper guide who maintains your Akashic records also. And then your spirit, as I said, astral guide. And so these guides will be with you. So I don't understand what you want to, why do you want to find these? So they are there with you. So you tell your spirit guide, he will give you different answers. I know there is a very thin, what you can say, thin veil which is clearing everything. And as far as meeting guide is concerned, you will meet one guide, which is your main spirit guide. The other guides are there for information basis where they do these works. So I'm giving you that information. So I'm not able to understand what is this this thing you mentioned. Okay, you said understood. Okay, fine. How to find these different astral travel is what. So these are different guides who are active yet inactive in terms of they don't interact with you daily or regularly, something like that. Or they will come only for a specific function to you. They are not 24/7 with you. 24/7 is the spirit guide which you meet, the CEO of your spirit guide, you can say that way. So, thank you. Thank you, Shweta ji, for asking the question. Now, I will speak about the commands. What are commands? Now, this is not like those 10 commandments which we hear about. These are completely different. And these are purely with the third eye ascension course that you get these commands. Now, there are some 10 commands in this. The 10 commands are in different ways. Like, for example, I will read out those commands and I will tell you the explanation for these commands. These commands are activated, or rather, when you say these are put into practice by your spirit guide after attunement. Please be aware of this. So commands are, the first command is self-cleansing. Let dash, which is my name, Deepakk. In your case, it will be your name when you do the course. So let Deepakk be free from all limitations and inhibitions. Application and activation command be applied till the end of creation time. So it is now. As you understood this, so it is all about releasing all inhibitions and limitations and inhibitions, right? So what are we releasing here? The limitations are of the beliefs, ethos, which I mentioned, right? Then limitations and inhibitions, which means, oh, you're not supposed to do this, you're not supposed to do that. We hear this from childhood. So limitations also we will release when we say this command. Application and activation command be applied till the end of creation time. So it is not so application and apply and activate, which means we will just keep going in our life, applying and activating everything. We are not going to sit and ponder over what we did wrong. If we did wrong, we'll self-correct and move forward. We will not stop in the sense overthinking, procrastinating about steps and things like that. So apply and activate. Keep moving, like the water. Keep flowing. Something like that. This is the command number 1. Second command is higher chakra. Let Deepakk maintain chakra functioning from heart and throat and third eye and crown. So heart and above level with a very high frequency. So it is now. So throat, third eye and crown are known as sky chakras. Heart is the center. So heart and above means your frequency is very high. With this command, your frequency increases for that particular day. Even otherwise, it will increase. But let's say yesterday you had a very bad day or whatever. So just to lift you back to that energy, you will say this command and it will bring you back to a high frequency on a daily basis. Then third command is to cause healing. Let Deepakk be restored to pure form and heal the mind, body, and soul. This is in case you want to say the commands. This is earlier when I didn't have the symbols with me. Now, the moment you draw the symbols, the healing gets activated. So if you want to use this, it is optional. If you want to use this for healing, you can use it. If you don't want to use it, it's your option. Your intention will work. So we are making you more powerful. Fourth command is put a protective shield around Deepakk so that positive energy comes towards Deepakk and negative energy gets dissolved. So it is now. So you have a positive, it's a shielding which protects you from any negative energy or any, only positive energies will come, any negative will get dissolved in the shield itself. It will not come to you. So 1, 2, 4, 1, 2 ka 4. You know, you've seen that movie, that song, 1, 2 ka 4. So I always say that 1, 2 ka 4, you have to say daily. 1, 2, and 4 commands you have to say daily for yourself. One is keeping you in higher frequencies. Second is releasing all limitations and inhibitions. And the third is to shield yourself. 1, 2, 4 you do for yourself, your family, it will just take 5 minutes once you get into the flow. And you're sorted for that day. You don't need to worry about anything at all. And even a lot of people have different inhibitions and whatever they talk about. So you will have complete peace for that day. Keep repeating it every day. I keep doing it till now. And I always remain in a higher frequency. Come what may, whatever be the experience, whatever maybe karmic experiences you will find. So 1, 2 ka 4 daily and you're sorted for the day. Now there is a fifth command which is portal closure. Let all negative energy portals. What is negative energy portals? Negative energy portals, spirit energy portals, these are all found to be there within home. Found to be. I'm not saying that they are there in everybody's home, but a lot of people will tell you, you have a negative energy, spirit energy portal in your home, things like that. So a simple command of this, which your guide will help you to release that. So even if you feel a presence around you, let's say, if like, for example, someone spoke about feeling of energy around them on the right shoulder, you can tell your spirit guide this command saying that let all negative energy portals in the house or shop of Deepakk be closed, so it is now. So even if it is a negative, if it is positive, it will remain. If it is negative, it will go. So here you are becoming powerful in your awareness. You're dealing with awareness. So let all negative energy portals in the house or shop of Deepakk be closed, so it is now. Then there is sixth, which is forgiveness. It is a very powerful, I forgive and bless dash, whoever you are forgiving. God, you forgive and bless dash, so be it now. So I am forgiving this XYZ person completely, so that you don't have any malice towards anybody. You have no negative thought towards anybody. You are releasing yourself from that person. Seventh, relationship is it's a, I don't know, a trump card. Not that trump, but it's a trump card which I use generally. Very, very powerful. Forgiveness, I forgive and bless dash. Sorry, relationship, there is, let there be a caring, loving and understanding relationship between dash and dash till the end of creation time, so it is now. This you can use for anybody. It could be used for a parent, it could be used for your spouse, it could be used for a boss, it could be used for a colleague, it could be used for a particular situation, someone who's responsible is not able to help you, that kind of awareness. So even that can be, it's a sure winner. It's a sure winner. Then there is a alpha stage. Before you go to sleep, ask your mentor to take you to alpha stage after relaxing your body with a command. So this is for those people, 8 number command is for those people who suffer from insomnia. Insomnia, sleeplessness. Here, alpha stage, before you go to sleep, ask your mentor, which is your guide, to take you to alpha stage. After relaxing your body with the command that I wake up, you may give option of time. If you want, like I have to get up at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, or 8 o'clock, whatever you want to give. If you wish so, I will be wide awake, feeling great, enthusiastic, vibrant, and healthy. So it is now. So people who are dealing with, like, if you remember that first time, Anjali ji, who was there on the first call, she had certain issues initially. So she was able to get a lot of relief from this. Even there are many of my students who had certain issues on insomnia, were able to resolve this with this command itself. They were getting peaceful sleep and things like that. And even if, let's say, on a particular day, if they have slept late already, so if they have to get up in about 3 hours, 2 hours time, they were able to get up and they were able to have full energy for that day. So that is a very powerful tool to have. So even if you have slept 2-3 hours, you will be able to complete your task for that day. Otherwise, you will feel lethargic and things like that. So this command helps you to be in your full strength, full energy level. Then there is a 9. All the fears of Dash dissolve, and Dash is at peace within till the end of creation time. So it is now. There will be children who are very scared. Let's say I'm just taking you to that movie Tare Zameen Par. So if you see that boy who was there, who because of whatever reasons was going through a lot of trauma and was not able to voice himself, he was getting beaten by his father. So these are very scared, fearful children. So who might get into depression also at times, God forbid. So, for example, I'm also going to talk about a lot of success which I had with ADHD children, particularly ADHD children. I had a fantastic results. So, those kind of children who are not, who are a lot of fearfulness within them, this command helps them to come out of that. In fact, there was a 7-year-old child. He was very scared of his father, and similar to that case of Tare Zameen Par, he used to also get beaten by the father because he was filled with energy, but unfortunately was not able to voice himself. He was not able to speak till 7 years of age. That I felt very sorry about him. So I healed him for a particular time, and now he's 10 already. He is now doing well. His father is also accepted him more better because I did some relationship healing for him also. For the father and child, and they are doing very well. In fact, I have got a student in Chennai who specializes in ADHD healings with this process, and so that is the I would say this is something I feel it is my trophy that someone is taking care of children who are not able to voice themselves, to be able to help them properly. Now, the 10th command is let the perception of Dash radiate the cosmic energy to improve the current circumstances till the end of creation time. So it is now. A lot of people on a self-destructive path. I will talk about a girl here who was in USA, and this girl was having a lot of fears and a lot of anger. She was self-destructive. She had tried suicide at least 2 to 3 times. And she was not at all involved in her. She used to do drugs. She used to do a lot of other things, where she was on a complete path of self-destruction. So I healed her with the energies, the 3 chakras, the 3 symbols, and plus this command, the higher perception. I will, if I'll get that message which I got from the mother, I will try to post it on the group. If I have that chat still with me. She said it's a complete miracle, if I may use that word. It's a complete miracle because the girl has completely become grounded and she's totally oriented towards her profession, towards her studies. She is doing her job. She is studying at the same time, which is a big miracle for them. So this was just healing and just healing. Okay, I did proxy healing for her, not informing her that because she was so adamant that she would have just shouted at her mother. And in USA, I know if you know, she may have even gone to the police saying that my mother is forcing me into doing this. So this was proxy healing which I did for her highest good, and it worked. And it worked so fantastically that for the last 2 years, she has been growing. She has become, she has gone into a profession now as a fashion designer, which she used to detest once upon a time, but that was her path which she was supposed to take. So the opportunities open up, life opens up to you. Are you ready? Is what the question is all about. And it is your option ultimately. What option you take, you decide, and you land up with your awards, rewards, end of the day. This is what we live. As I said, for me, a trophy was that the ADHD children are getting, are able to live their life in awareness and things like that. That gave me a lot of happiness, joy, a contented happiness and the joy. So everybody's mojo will be different. So I'm sorry, I became a bit emotional with that talk. Thank you. Now, so attunement, as I informed Sandeep ji, attunement, meeting the guide is all post after all these 6 processes which I did inform you. And then we also have a practice. We also tell you about the homework, where the homework will help you to become a better person in terms of releasing any blocks, energy-wise, otherwise, from your system, so that you become a complete, abundant being. So you have those 5 goals which I mentioned. The 5 goals will be given to you, or rather released. All the blocks will be released from your system, from your body. System is your body. So you will become more abundant in your outlook and approach. Your view will change to vision. If you have a particular tunnel view or a blinker view, that will change to a panoramic view. That is the intention behind these processes.
And in fact, just very quickly, Deepakk, it was I was not expecting to actually hear the 10 commands as well. Just to bring back into focus what you had mentioned earlier is that even the commands, they get activated with the attunement.
Yes.
And your spirit guide activating it for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So even these commands, it's not just like it's not just an affirmation that you're going to say it in 12, 45, 100 times a day.
Yeah.
It is something, again, also, it is with the attunement, when you meet your spirit guide, it is actually your spirit guide that's going to activate that for you. The activation is happening at that level. It's not necessarily specifically happening at a, let me say it 11 times verbally right now level. Correct?
No.
Understood that correctly?
Yes. No,
Okay.
it's not that way. In fact, if you remember the other day also, the command which I had made for only the aura clearing. So that was only like for that particular class, for that moment which they can activate it. And Lalita Ma, I also invoked her energies to help you with that. So once you get attuned, of course, Lalita Ma will also attune you for her energies. And then you will be able to tune into these commands, use these commands, use the aura colors. First, use the 3 symbols to even heal a situation, heal a person. Even there were some people who were telling me that their sales are not doing well. So I also healed their sales for a particular project. I think I'll share that small thing here also. So they had so they have these what do you call it? These tables which are if you have been to these what is that? I'm sorry, where you get those grills. What do you call it? Sorry.
Like a hardware shop?
No. Eating joint where you get these snacks which is put on the table. You have a grill.
Right, you have the grill set up on the table itself. They get
Yeah,
taken and
yeah,
they just put it there and they eat it. When a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
restaurants do that, I don't want to
Yes.
take names. Yeah,
No, no. So you've understood, right? So the
right,
grills are there. The heating element is on your table itself. So there are
right.
specific tables which are made for these barbecue joints. Sorry,
Yeah,
barbecue joints. Barbecue joints. There is a restaurant chain in USA which is a Japanese chain of restaurants. I will not name the chain of restaurants, but so Japanese generally have the tendency to go to Japanese people for their so they buy these tables, which are these barbecue tables they call it. So Japanese people buy from there generally from Japanese, but this gentleman who was from India, he's the person who is in USA, and he asked me that, can you help me? I'm trying to bag this contract for the last 2 months. It is not happening. Somehow things are not flowing. So I said, I always say that yes, let's give it a try. So this was about 3-4 months back. Sorry, 3-4 years back, before COVID, just before COVID. So I told him we'll try. I asked him to send me the names of all the people in the hierarchy in that Japanese restaurant and his company also. So I tried to create a very positive vibe, and I put in a command for that, where relationship wise, I put that command. Then I drew the symbols and sent the energy to that situation where his barbecue table should be approved by the Japanese, and they should buy his, because they have many chains. So they
right,
should buy it for a particular 2-3 cities, something which was that moment. So I sent those energies, sent those energies, sent those energies for about 1 week, 10 days. I sent the energies. And I got an awareness that by Friday, you will get the answer for this, whatever happens. So he very disheartedly on Friday called me saying that nothing came. I said, don't worry, we'll keep doing the healing even during the weekend. Monday, it was evening 6 o'clock. He must have reached his office. He got a mail from them. So it was sent on Friday. He got it on Monday on his mail. So he got a order for the 3 cities, which
fantastic,
it was a multi-million-dollar contract. So he was so
fantastic.
happy. He's so happy. So I'm saying that even that we have been able to do it with these. So the command number 7, the 3 symbols, and intention was to get the contract. They got
Right,
it.
right. And Sandeep is asked again, how can I know who is my spirit guide or my spirit angel? Again, it is with the attunement process, which is the
So
part of the training. And in fact, because Sandeep is asked, sorry, Deepak, were you saying something?
no. What I was trying to just say is that during this package A, which is the course, on the second day after the attunement, we make you meet your guide. So you can talk to your guide and find out the name, and they will also give you a gift. So that basically gives some window into your future, or maybe your life path, soul path. All those things will be told during the class after the attunement. So it's a
How
good 30
amazing.
minute, yeah, it's a good 30-minute process where we make you meet your guide, and you spend 10 minutes pure me time with your guide. I completely switch myself off, in the sense I'm there, but just observing you. So 10 minutes you spend with your guide. And then for throughout life, as Pamela Lee said, you can just call your guide as if you're talking to your friend or your sister or your son or your brother, whoever. They are like with you and around you. Do no formalities.
Right. And yes, Sandeep, we are bringing up the details like you, everybody is waiting for it. Before we go into that, just letting everybody know there is still something more happening.
Yes,
Don't forget, there is an entire section and experience with telepathy, which is also part of the
yes,
training. But
yes,
for the
yes,
moment,
yes.
let me get the offers up because remember, people, this is the last call with Deepakk. By the time the week gets over, even I can't guarantee to you when the offers will go and will come to original price. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
here it is, bringing up the offers for you right now. Just going to share my screen. And by now, you would have received both your gifts from Deepakk. In fact, your call to replay email has both of them, which is the Pink Light Process MP3 and the PDF of all our aura colors for you to get a sense of what which color means. Both of these are much more in depth and longer maybe in the training itself, which we're going to find out about right now. Becoming a third eye ascension master with Deepakk Rice and Honey. There are two packages, package A and package B. Deepakk, take it away.
Thank you. Thank you. So awaken your third eye and unlock your inner vision. Third eye Ascension 5D practitioner course, heal physical, emotional, and hormonal imbalances. Package B, Third Eye Ascension 5D Master's Course, heal yourself and others, and teach the Third Eye Ascension course, as I said, first to your family and others. Third Eye Ascension 5D Practitioner Course, heal physical, emotional, and hormonal imbalances, plus bonus. Third Eye Ascension 5D Intuition, Telepathy, and Psychic Mastery. Learn to heal yourself and others using 3 powerful symbols, which is plus the 10 commands which you have heard today, which I said everything. For physical, emotional, and relationship, insomnia, and many more. So as I said, for even people, ADHD children, and so on and so forth. Start your career as a practitioner, heal others professionally. This is as I said, it is a very powerful process. Plus, as I said also, that it is a blueprint healing. So you heal anybody as per their karmic balances. So you're not playing with anybody's life. You're purely healing with the good intention for the highest good of that person. 12-hour training, which is for plus the 30-day of guided practice, which will be provided to you during the class of these 12 hours. Access to call replays for 3 months would be there. These are downloadable. You can download them and keep it with you in your laptop or computer. 6 months of post-training guidance and practice sessions. So these will be also there. Comprehensive learning materials, which is the PDF, will also be provided. E-certificate, which you have already seen, will be shown to you, which also will be provided post the completion, plus 30 days homework. Why should you learn Third Eye Ascension? Enhance intuition for better life, business decisions, and energy awareness. So this, if you remember, day before yesterday, when we spoke about how we found lost documents, lost paintings, lost valuables, all those things, like we keep losing keys very, I think that's common, that we keep losing keys and things like that. So even finding them becomes easier with this. Or in certain cases, you have maybe, certain, like anything which is related to property, you need to have the documents. So those become much more important. Expand spiritual growth by connecting to higher wisdom, spirit guides, and past life insights. Everything is available to you. Gain mental clarity, focus, and creative breakthroughs, ultimately making you more peaceful, calm, and relaxed. Because once you have a light, which is the absence of darkness, or rather, whichever I'm saying, the darkness is actually absence of light. So once you have light, the darkness will start going away. You will get more clarity, focus, and creativeness. Unlock or sharpen your psychic abilities like clairvoyance and energy scanning, which I have explained day before yesterday. Any doubts around that, you can ask me on the group also. With an open third eye, you can visualize your desires more effectively, making the law of attraction work in your favor. It's just that having the faith in yourself, and everything is possible. So win-win for you and your clients. Why should you learn Third Eye Ascension course? Achieve inner peace by reducing overthinking, fear, and anxiety. Anxiety and fear again comes due to lack of information, due to lack of awareness. So remain away from that. Remain one step ahead of yourself. Experience vivid lucid dreams, astral travel, and deep meditation, which you will all experience, and get your answers also with these processes. Guide others on their spiritual journey, offer healing, and make a real impact in people's lives. Turn your skills into a professional healing or coaching career and creating successful revenue stream. Option is yours. Again, why learn with me? Basically, I'm the original or OG, whatever you call it, channel. I'm thankful to the Almighty and Mepa and Lalita Ma that they taught me to be good enough, or rather, that they channel this Third Eye Ascension energy directly from them. And it ensures the purest and most effective way of even any upgradations which keep coming my way, as this is also an upgradation of what we actually lost 10 years back. My students have overcome health challenges, career blocks, and relationship struggles. More so, a lot of emotional stability also with this method. Emotional stability will give you a lot of strength and awareness. Learn special techniques like pink light protection, sacred space clearing from me, so to keep yourself shielded daily. This shielding is for you to feel, as I said, like for example, with the command, what you have gone through, let's say yesterday's experience, which has pulled you down, you can again get up every day morning with your commands and even patting yourself on the back. Simple processes. Just having more faith in yourself. The attunement will create all those energies which you can just then amplify upon. Hands-on guidance and lifetime support. Always make intuition your powerful tool for decision making and personal growth. It will always guide you to the right place. There are 5,000 success stories. The next one could be yours. Course contents highlights. Intuition is real. It's a chapter. Extrasensory perception. The 6 psychic senses. Lalitama chapter. Nadis. And stellar gateway chakra. We basically take you through them. Intuition test, where you can keep checking your answers. As you change your perspective, your answers will change more towards the intuitive. MEPA healing energies, just a small chapter of how MEPA is helping us clear earth energies to make us ascend to the 5th dimension. As someone did mention rightly, that 2012 onwards ascension has started. Now it's time to take the leap in the next some years, 2-3 years. So more the merrier. The 3 symbols, their use and functions will also help you to take yourself to a higher level, to an ascension level. Then the course content hierarchy also is basically the meeting your guide, about the various guides, how to move forward with them. Telepathy is also something which we do as a demo first, and now also tell you how to go about doing it regularly for your unanswered questions, or rather something which I'll explain more when we do the telepathy session. Auras, the magical light, we already explained day before yesterday how we can magically find out answers very simply by listening to ourselves. Then intentions, commands. We looked at the commands, the 10 commands, how they can change your life. Intentions. Then chakra awakening, how each chakra is important for us, and the homework, which will be provided. Bonus, 6 bonuses. Free revision of entire course, that is complimentary. 6 months WhatsApp group support, also there as a bonus. 6 practice sessions over 6 months, also. 2 MP3s to shield and keep safe and balanced by releasing the habit energies is also included in the package A. Bonus 5 is free support with your clients for 3 months also. Lifetime replays of my 3 summit calls. This is the today's, Thursdays and Tuesdays. These will be lifelong available with you. The practitioners course, the timing, the first batch is on 5th and 6th April. India 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. EST 5:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Batch 2 is on 29th and 30th April. India 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. EST 5:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. So 5 and 6 April is the batch in about 2 weeks. And the second batch is after another 3 weeks from that. So just see what is comfortable, convenient for you. This is the certificate which will be provided to you. This is for you as a practitioner. This OG price for the USD 1355. This is the package with the bonus. 6 bonuses. So USD 1355 or 99,498 is the actual original price, and the ML special energy exchange is US dollar 314. So it's saving of 1041 USD. and 22,999, which is 76,499. So a good 76% plus another 10% savings for VIP members who have subscribed accordingly. Zero interest EMIs are also available. Please reach out to us on the chat or to the team. Package B, Third Eye Ascension 5D Masters course. Heal yourself and others and teach the Third Eye Ascension course. Plus bonus is everything in package A, plus which is higher level training beyond practitioner level. So you get more awareness like channeling also included in it. Become a certified teacher, attune others, and teach the Third Eye Ascension course. 3 hours additional training after completing 30-day homework will be provided. Heal yourself, family, friends, and clients professionally. Access to call replays for 3 months, which are downloadable. 6 months of post-training guidance and practice sessions. Comprehensive learning material, which is the PDF. Practitioner and trainer e-certificate will be provided. Impact more lives, guide others on their spiritual path and healing journey. By doing this, you are also clearing your karma. So that's another added bonus, which I'm trying to get your awareness towards. Small investment, big rewards. Earn back much more than you put in terms of investment. Turn, and more than that, the money-wise as well as the karma-wise. Turn passion into income. Start your own healing or coaching business and create a sustainable income stream. Receive 3 months of support. The trainer you're learning from me, basically, I'll be supporting you for 3 months with your clients, any number of clients, making it easier to start training others confidently. Then build a strong personal bond. Establish yourself as a trusting healing expert in your community. And that itself will create a lot of goodwill for you around you. Everything in package A plus the course content highlights. Introduction, the Third Eye Ascension course, the origin and the objectives, the processes and symbols and how they work, grounding the process, block clearing process, 3D to 5D Ascension process. So these are all that I do during the class, which you also can do for your students who you will be training. So the same thing is downloaded to you as a process. Clearing of chakras and aura, the process, again, I explained how you go about it. The attunement process will also be explained to you. Meeting the pride process, you will also be doing. Channeling or meeting your higher self. So there is the attunement process will be where Lalita Ma attunes you so that you can train others also. So that is an additional attunement which will also be going through. Added to you doing the attunement to other people or your students. Channeling or meeting your higher self. So here how to do channeling is what will be explained to you in the process, which is again a bonus actually if you really look at it. So you can make your own processes. Yeah.
Very quickly, Deepakk, here, meeting the guide process, like in package A, you help your students to meet their guides and make their connection. Here, you're going to learn how to teach others.
Yes.
Everything that you learn as a student, which is what you'll be able to do now as a teacher, which is why you'll see a lot of them sounding similar, but it's now you learning to do it for somebody else.
Yes. So even like clearing of chakras and aura, what I do in the class to you, you will do it for others. So I'll explain you how to go about it. There is a download, like there is a manual which is given in which the whole process is written down. You can use your creativity, but there are certain basic steps, like even meeting the guide, attunement process. There are some basic steps. After that, I tell you to use your creativity or use your intuition. Added to that, So it's the the 6 bonuses will also be there. 3 revision of the entire course, which is repeated. Bonus 2 is 6 months.
All the bonuses, from package A remain.
So,
yeah. And but even here, when you say, sorry, Deepakk, I'm just coming in. Please complete. I suddenly thought.
No, please go ahead.
Please go ahead. Finish with it, then I'll ask.
So 6 months, yeah. So the bonus remains the both same, but here there will be a change. Free revision of entire course means the master's course also is there.
Correct,
So
correct.
that plus this, then the 6 months WhatsApp group support will be different for you, because you will have certain questions about, say, some questions about some students, or how to go about certain things on those aspects, how to teach people. So here
Right.
the group will be different. So it's an additional bonus for the for the trainer's course or the master's course. Then again, the 6 practice sessions also here will be different, because here the practice will be how you have attuned others, how you will be any difficulties or any doubts or whatever it is there for
Right.
that particular module, which is the master's module. Then
Correct.
2 MP3s, of course, remain the same to keep safe and balanced. I also entertain you to make your own audios so that you can give it to your students. Why not? So if any help is required here, I'm saying that we will give you that support also of what you require. Free support with your client for 3 months. Again, this will be towards your module where you are attuning others. So this is a different bonus altogether. And then lifetime replay of the 3 summit course, that is a common bonus for both the packages. Yeah. Yeah, you were saying something.
And actually, no, that was, I also, I was like, very quickly wanted to ask you the question, and then I said, no, you've not gone through the bonuses. Exactly that, Deepakk, that they're exactly the same as package A.
Yes.
However, it now has a different connotation here.
Yeah.
You are getting all that from package A anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, and all this is in addition to that, as somebody who's now learning to become the teacher.
Yes.
So this is all in addition. It's not the same as that. Yes,
yes.
That's what I was trying to say at that time.
Understood.
People will think, oh, it's the same. No, it is in addition. So it's actually double bonuses flying around with this package. Right.
So, for example, you have got a practitioner. Once you are a master, the issues you face will be different, or not the issues I'm saying, but the results also will be different. So, a lot of people, like for example,
the support setup, right? The support setup, everything is now separate for you. It's not going to be in that original student group.
No. Even if you look at the WhatsApp group for masters is different.
Correct.
So if you take package B, you become a part of the practitioners group of WhatsApp as well as the masters group. If you take package A, you will become a part of only the practitioners group in the WhatsApp also. So that is your So practitioner level, like third eye practitioner course, practitioner level is for 12 hours, which is, so this is the common batch 1 is 5th and 6th April, India 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. EST is 5:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Batch 2 is 29 and 30 April, India 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. and ET 5:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Now the trainer level, which is the 3 hours extra time which we had said, 4th May, this is exactly a month after the process of the practitioner's course, where India 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. 4th May, India 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. ET 5:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. And batch 2 is 1st June, India 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. and ET 5:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. This is the certificate which we intend to give for the master's module. Just visualize as you would like to.
And if you take this one, you get 2 certificates.
Certificate, yes.
Practitioner and master.
Two certificates. Yes, exactly. So package B includes the 6 bonuses as we mentioned. It is different from the package A bonus. Rather additional, I would say. OG price is USD 1613 and rupees 118,501. But the ML Energy Exchange special price is USD 410, which is a saving of 1,203 USD and 29,999 Indian rupees, which is a saving of 88,502 rupees, a saving of 74%. Plus, additionally, you can save 10% for VIP members as you may have subscribed, or you would also be subscribing as going forward. Zero interest EMI is available. You can reach out to us, the team, and all that will be worked out with. So package A, USD 314, 22,999. Package B, USD 410, INR 29,999. Recommended is that. Ultimately, do as per your intuitive awareness and how you connect to this course. So I'll be meeting you on the other side, of course. Awakening your third eye and step into a life of clarity with light and awareness.
Fantastic. And I also also wanted to mention, Deepakk, because I see this question coming up a lot of times, is that, you will take package A now, and you might later decide that you want to upgrade to package B. Remember, whatever options you will have then, it will only be at the original price. The offer is valid only with the summit. Just remember that. You can upgrade at any point of time, but it will be at the original price as mentioned.
Yes.
So remember that also, okay? And there were two questions that had come in. Somebody had asked, I think it was Shweta, to email the details. Shweta, call replays are sent to everybody who is registered for this summit. Have you registered for this summit? If not, Dhruv, can I just request quickly, please, in the Zoom chat and the Telegram group, if you could just click if you just post the register for the summit details. Once you're registered with us, you automatically get everything on email. EMI details, Shweta, please just DM us, or the team will message you. Shweta Chapke is requiring EMI details. Through Pravina, if somebody could just reach out to her, please. Shweta, don't worry. We will help you out with it. I think Sandeep or somebody was asking, so with package B, I can teach others, attune others. Yes, that's exactly what the master's training is for.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, you've done it's like doing your B.Ed, right? You've got to do your B.Ed before you can teach somebody. That's what your master's training is. With practitioner, you're not teaching, you're only doing. But with masters, you can teach people to do exactly that. Remember, people always just remember this. Everything takes time and practice. This is an amazing body of work. You've been experiencing it this entire week. In fact, Deepakk, I've got to hand it to you. There is so much that is actually it's actually part of your entire training, but in bits and pieces, you have, like how you study like a full chapter, a couple of chapters on a specific topic. You've picked up chapter 1 and given us the first page.
Yeah.
Basically, right? You've introduced us to it. So I want to tell people that study the full chapter, study all the chapters, read the full book before you are able to do something. Because remember, half knowledge, very dangerous. Pick your work up if this is something that is resonating with you. And I sound like I'm about to conclude the call, but I'm not, because there is something still left. Deepakk, please tell us, and we will come back to all this later again. So, I know you still have one more bit of all this left for us. Tell us.
Yes. So very correct. In fact, as they say, just by reading the book, if I'm able to achieve certain things, then so it's not possible, because what happens is that the book will only give you an awareness, but it will not give you the inner information. And here we are talking about energies which are you're attuned to these energies by none other than divine beings, as I mentioned, Lalitama, then Lord Ganesha, and then Mahavatar Babaji, and even Mother Earth will be. Another thing which I would like to add here is that the energy of MEPA flows through your crown when you get attuned, and when you draw the symbols, the energies of MEPA will come from your crown, and from your root chakra, Mother Earth will also send you the energies. both of them will meet at the heart. And the moment you put out your hands for healing, the energies of Mepa and Mother Earth are flowing through your hands when you draw the symbols. So that is the difference. So hence it is a very grounded plus blueprint. So karmic awareness plus grounding, both the aspects are there in the healing. So it is something, as Neelu rightly said, it's something which is beyond bookish knowledge. It is a practical thing which after the attunement it gets activated and you become more powerful in your awareness. And with this also the shielding helps you to keep yourself shielded and even safe. Plus, so you are powerful, yet you are humble. Both the attributes come to you together, right? So we'll now talk about telepathy. Is everybody aware what telepathy is all about? Anybody is aware of telepathy? You can put it on the group as you feel. But I'll give you a small brief about telepathy. So telepathy is all about getting the answer for something which is bothering you, end of the day. So it could be, let's say, any particular court case. It could be your result. It could be something like an agreement. It could be your interview where you are looking for a job. It could be your, let's say, an alliance. Let's say a relationship. Let's say someone is upset with you. Your own near and dear one is upset with you. So you want to reach out and maybe say sorry or find out what is the issue bothering that that near and dear one. So ultimately, you're trying to get an answer for a darkness where you're not aware what is the reason why this person is not talking to me, or why maybe a particular, let's say, a particular job offer which you're really wanting to happen, it's not coming out. That person is telling you today, tomorrow. You're asking for money which is outstanding from a particular person, but this person every time tells you tomorrow, day after tomorrow, next week. So maybe they're just trying to take you for a ride, or maybe they have their own difficulty. I don't know. Here I'll be judging in case I say something, right? So here there is no judgment. You can get all the answers by just talking to them in telepathy. Here also, your guide helps you in your telepathy. Plus, a lot of people have a lot of conceptions and misconceptions about telepathy, which means we get into a universe domain, so we can easily get lost. A lot of people will give you a lot of fears and scares. I'm saying all the answers are here with me and in the manual very much. So there is a process of doing it. There is a very simple process of doing it. It is not at all complicated, which will keep you safe. And yet, you will get your answer. And here again, you're not playing with anybody's karma. You're not doing anything against the universe as such, if you want to do it. But here, you're just trying to clear your darkness or give yourself more clarity for a particular situation or a relationship or whatever it is. Now, I'll give you, so there is a process in this, like for example, 1, 2, and 4, if you remember the 3 commands, which I had said, right? 1, 2, and 4 command is to be used for the person who is doing the reading. Let's say in this case, it will be me. In your case, you will do the telepathy. So 1, 2, 4 for yourself. And let's say you have to get some answer from someone. And so 1, 2, 4, you also have to say for that someone, whoever you want to talk to. It could be your son, it could be your daughter, it could be anybody. Now, a person had called me saying that I have a doubt about something. Like a lady had called me saying that I have a doubt about my husband. And similarly, I got a call from a husband saying that I have a doubt on my wife. So I said, don't get into darknesses. These are all very difficult things to talk about. So just talk to this person in energy form through telepathy and just get your answers and get it over done with. Plus, my wife, so when I newly launched this, so we had gone to a hotel. So she was very upset that day. And I don't know, somehow I'm like, so sometimes she gets, removes all the upsetness on me. So she was very upset with me for that particular day. So I was just keeping quiet. And she's also very intuitive. I was just keeping quiet. I was just saying that aas-paas mein itne aadmi hai, just keep your temper okay. I said, if I say that, she's going to further escalate. So I said, don't worry, let her do that. So I just sent pink light from my heart chakra and it did a very quick telepathy with her, saying sorry for whatever, unconditional sorry for whatever happened. And within 2 minutes, she realized this. She said, what did you do? I said, nothing. No, all my anger just went away. So energetically, it makes a sense, or rather makes that difference. So that is what I came to know. That emotionally, the moment you say something, it is registered, and she actually felt her anger go away. And this has happened. I did tell about my sister's case also, where her own son was like his whole outlook changed. So this command with the telepathy can make things easier for so many of your tough tasks. So as they say, this is a very tough task. So we make the task more tough by just saying it is a tough task. So just say it is a situation which we need to deal with, and we will find a solution for that. The moment you have this change in your the repertoire of your dialogues or the way you speak, you will find solutions for everything in life. There is nothing called impossible. I am sure everybody has heard it. I don't want to repeat it, but I am possible is what the impossible is telling. So it all depends upon your belief. Now, has everybody understood what a telepathy is all about?
Yes, in fact, so because listening to what you were saying, I was just wondering, as you said, it is your spirit guide who actually
Yeah.
helps you with this also. So, and so I'm asking because we're not attuned, we haven't met our spirit
Yeah.
guides, so to speak, but
Yeah.
just like that, without the attunement, you did create a process for us 2 days back also, where we did get to feel this and do an aura check. So
Yeah.
I'm wondering, how does this space get created where we can actually
Yes.
find something out?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. So as I keep repeating that that the power is within us, and I'm just making you tune into your power. And here, as you rightly said, Neelu, that definitely your spirit guide will help you in this process. Plus, I will also involve your higher self in this process, so that you will be able to do it with ease and joy. I will say the commands. I will repeat the commands for everybody, so that you will find that the energized commands are going inside you, or rather, you are getting
Right.
energized by that command when I say that.
Right.
So anything with focus and awareness can be done, is what the message again here is. There is nothing called impossible. We can easily achieve anything by just merely ensuring that we have faith in ourselves, first of all. That is most important. Here, there is a process which we will be doing. I will be involving your higher self also. I will be saying those commands. You just, when I say dash, you have to say your name for the first time, 1, 2, 4. When I say the second time, you have to say it for the person who you will be speaking to. I will be guiding you through the whole process. I will be here with you. I will be monitoring the whole thing, plus along with your spirit guide, so that everybody will be safe and will get your answers also. The most important thing is you are getting answers for your question.
Right.
Remaining safe at the same time.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So by the way, when you become a master practitioner, this is what you will be able to do.
Yes.
For your clients and your students.
Thankful.
With
Thank you.
with that level of thing. So right now, We're not attuned into third eye ascension course. We're not attuned into the three symbols. We haven't met our spirit guides, but our to connect to the higher conscious, to our
Yeah.
own higher conscious, is
Yeah.
that is the space, Deepakk, that you're going to hold for us right now and take us
Yes.
through it, right?
Yes.
Also, Deepakk, very quickly, it's, if what you're seeking is not meant for somebody else's good, or both your goods together, whatever
Yeah.
you're seeking as an answer, it is not going to come. Am I correct in that? Because
Yeah.
it's not like, how much does that person have in their bank account? You can't ask questions like that,
Of course
right?
not. Of course not. Of course not. Of
That's
course
an
not.
instinct. So it's not finding gossip about somebody's life.
Yeah. Yeah.
It has everything to do with you,
Yes.
what
Yes.
you need to know for yourself. And even there, if there's any, even if you don't think there's malintention involved, sometimes, we're all
Yeah.
human. We might not,
Yes.
we
Yes.
might
Yes.
overstep a line. The higher self
Yeah.
will not allow it. Am
Not
I
allow it. Yes.
understood
Yes.
that also correctly?
Yes. Yes. In fact, I thank you for bringing this perspective or this thought here. Definitely. In fact, there has been a case with me where there were a family member who were asking me about a particular person's what do you call his bank locker, where he kept his key. They wanted to know where this person has kept the key because he was in a coma, and so I reached out to the person via telepathy, also connecting to the higher self. And the moment I spoke to that energy of that person in the on that level, in that telepathy level, that person told me that these people have put me into this position. So he did not give me and neither did I ask for the details at all. I said that I'm not able to communicate. I just told them like this. So I just walked out from that because I saw that they are trying to manipulate me into doing something. So this awareness will come to you always. Whenever you have even someone trying to take advantage of you, you will get that awareness for sure. There are many cases where I have got that awareness. I have walked out from that place. Nothing. I don't want to get into that. So awareness will come to you 100%. And you will not do anything wrong, which is not part of this thing. You will not get an awareness. So you will just walk out from there. So be rest assured on that. As I told you already, that Mefa will take care of your karma. He will not spoil your karma. For sure, 100%.
Lovely.
So with this, I'm sure everybody has got their who they will be speaking to and any subject or any topic which you have got. Everybody's got just a thumbs up will be fine. On the
Put a thumbs up here, put a yes there, anywhere, no problem. And in fact, Deepakk, you can ask yourself also, right? You can ask your higher self a question also. You don't necessarily have to ask a second party something.
Yes,
right?
Yes. Whatever be as you know, you know better, which is what Neelu is trying to say, that you know better about what you want to ask. What is it that's troubling you? So you decide who you want to talk to and what you want to talk to the subject. So I'm getting it as a yes, that everybody, all people here are aware of the person who they would like to speak. So I'll just start the process. Just
And
close your eyes.
sorry, Shweta's asked to repeat the process. Shweta, Deepakk is taking us through it. So listen, he's taking us through the process. He's not like keeping quiet and letting us imagine it. Step by step, he's taking us through it fully.
I'll take you through that process, and I will also guide you how, when you have to ask the question. When you have to ask the question, and you will get the answer on your own. Just remain in awareness. Just remain in peaceful awareness and don't focus on vision. My only suggestion is don't focus on vision. You will feel the answer. You will hear the answer. You will just get an awareness that this is the answer. That is your focus. Your focus has to be whatever experiencing this energy. What answer is coming to you. So just close your eyes. And there is no, should not driving. There is no problem for any person with health issues also, because here you're not doing anything. Just don't drive and don't do any cooking work also during this process. So your focus and awareness is important to be on this call in this particular process. So take 3 deep breaths, breathe in peace. I have already created sacred space at the beginning of the call, so no need to do it again. Take 3 deep breaths, breathe in peace, breathe out all the chaos, all the confusion. Breathe in unconditional love for self, breathe out unconditional love for others. Breathe in abundance, breathe out all the inhibitions and all the limitations which you have. And now breathe normally and take your awareness to your heart chakra. I will now request your higher self to help me activate this command and this process of you to do telepathy, where your spirit guide is also standing in front of you, holding your hands. Just feel the energies of your spirit guide sending unconditional love towards you, and your higher self also sending you his warmness, and peace and balance. Because the higher self is completely aware of their energies, is aware of all your karmic blueprints and so on and so forth. So remain peaceful, calm, and relaxed. Now, I will say the 3 commands as now your spirit guide and higher self are now ready to help you. I have got a confirmation from everybody. I will say the 2 sets of commands for 1, 2, and 4 twice. When I say it for the first time, when I say dash or blanks, you say your name during that blank or that dash. When I say the second set of 1, 2, 4, you say the other person's name with whom you want to speak within telepathy. So with this, I request you to focus, and as I say dash, just say your name. So the command number 1, self-cleansing. Let dash, your name, be free from all limitations and inhibitions. Application and activation command be applied till the end of creation time. So it is now. You will feel a certain change in your surrounding and your around you. The second command now, again your name, higher chakra. Let dash, your name, maintain chakra functioning from heart and above level with a very high frequency. So it is now. Suddenly you will feel some increase in your intuitive awareness, and your energies will also reflect a higher frequency in and around you. Now 4, again you have to say your name when I say dash. Put a protective shield around dash, your name, so that positive energy comes towards dash, your name, and negative energy gets dissolved. So it is. You will feel as if there is some protective covering, shielding around you, which is activated. Feel that? Now, I will speak. I will say the commands, repeat the commands 1, 2, and 4. Now you have to say the name when I say dash of the person, opposite person with whom you wish to speak for any query which will give you more peace, calm, and which will release the darkness from within you or any confusion within you. Commands. Number 1, self-cleansing. Let dash, the opposite person's name, be free from all limitations and inhibitions. Application and activation command be applied till the end of creation time. So it is now. Command number 2, higher chakra. Let dash, the opposite person with whom you want to speak, maintain chakra functioning from heart and above level with a very high frequency. So it is now. fourth, command number 4, put a protective shield around dash the opposite person's name so that positive energy comes towards dash the opposite person's name and negative energy gets dissolved. So it is now. Your spirit guide is holding your hands and your higher self is in the soul star chakra 6 inches above your head and you are illuminated. You find yourself covered in white light of the divine energy. Mepa is helping send that divine energy, white light, which is covering you. And you can see this person who you are wanting to speak in front of you, again covered in white light. Just visualize or don't visualize. If you just feel also, you can visualize, feel, have a deja vu moment like a claircognizance or a clair. You can listen that this person is in front of you. Whatever is your strength, focus on the strength. And this person is in front of you. You are covered in white light. This person is in front of you, covered in white light. Feel that. That person's present in front of you. And now, I'll give you 2 minutes where you can ask the question which is bothering you and get an answer from this person, their higher self and their subconscious. So 2 minutes from now, please ask your question and get the answer. We have completed the 2 minutes. And I'm sure you would have received the answer as I could feel certain people's happiness in themselves. Certain people were feeling joy. So, if you have completed this discussion or if you have got your answer, you can just open your eyes and we thank the masters and we thank your higher self and your spirit guide for helping us with this. And I'm cutting the cords between the person who is in front of you, just cutting all the cords. 1, 2, 3, detach. All the cords have been detached.
It'll be very interesting. This is, of course, people, if you're comfortable to share. If you are comfortable to share, it would be really nice to, even if not sharing all the details, but
Yeah.
maybe you don't want to share the details, but did you connect? Were you able to connect? Did you get a message?
Yeah.
Put it on the group. And again, please, all questions on the group only, please. So Vinod says left side of the chest was pulsating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would that mean or indicate anything, Deepakk?
So Vinod, if you can just so write down saying that, okay, the left side of the chest was pulsating, but did you get your answer? That is important. Your awareness is high. I told you you are a clear Santhian. That was your awareness. Did you get your
Right,
answer?
and thank you, Vinod, for writing just that much, and thank you, Deepak. People, whatever you want to write, but also write whether
They got the answer.
anything else happened or not.
Yeah.
Okay. Like even Aarti is written feeling very heavy on my head, still heavy. But Aarti, were you able to connect? Write that down. Shweta also left side chest is beating, heavier than normal. But were you able to connect? Give us
Yeah.
little bit more information so that Deepak is
Well,
able to give you
yeah.
more on that.
Why this happened? Why this happened is also, I'll tell the reason, but whether they got the answer is important here.
Right. Vinod says, got my answer. UC says, was connected, felt lighter, but no answer. Was connected, felt lighter, but no answer. Vinod and Rupali both saying they got answers. Shweta also says, yes, I got answers. Few words were spoken. Anupa says, I got my answer via conversation. My intuition increased, felt the blocks in the communication. Pamela says she got a yes. So I hope it was a happy yes. And Bharti says, I could connect with the person and got an answer for my question. Thank you so much, Deepakk sir. And Aarti also says, yes, got an answer to one question. So now coming back to everybody, because all, if you've noticed, Deepakk, they've all mentioned chest and Vinod, left side of the chest pulsating. Shweta, left side of the chest pulse, beating maybe like a little more stronger than usual. Aarti is feeling heavy on the head and she's still feeling heavy. So would there be
I'll
anything
talk
you want to
about that.
say to them?
Yeah, of course. So, as I said, there is some darkness which is there, right? Because of this question, this answer which you got, probably which you were maybe hoping for or not getting, or whatever is the case. So, wherever, like for example, in case of Vinod, it was the left side of the chest. So, somewhere he had blocked his receiving due to certain answers related to this. And also certain trauma which he was probably carrying towards that. Like Aarti ji also had some heaviness in the head, in the crown. So she was having certain trauma related to this answer. Once she got the trauma, she released that heaviness or the pain or whatever she was feeling. But I could see pain releasing. So it was trauma which you released, the pain and trauma which you were carrying towards that question, that answer. So this is where, once you get clarity, you release that, you relax. So it's something like for example, when you get a result, like the children who have appeared for 10th or 12th or whatever is the class which they, so when they go to college, they go with hyper, don't tell me anything, I need to look at my results first. After looking, I got. So this is what you are also doing. Release that whatever was stopping me, or
Right.
so you're releasing the trauma or the pain which you are having due to that answer which you are not getting.
So for Shweta also, it could be kind of similar because she's asking again, what about the chest? Like beating more faster than usual, I guess.
Yeah, I'm assuming, maybe not assuming, but I'm intuitively giving some information. It was something to do with the relationship. So the chest movement, which is the heart, basically is giving some lightness, probably releasing the heaviness. Is that correct?
Right. And Aarti sent some 10 yes thank yous continuously. All right. And Shweta says yes. And okay, I have to tell you this because I can see Arvinder here. And I remember from the last call that Arvinder said that she can't see Aura, but she gets a sense of it. Like she got the word.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking I'm going to ask Arvinder, and Arvinder, did you have an experience? And she's actually posted on the group. I was thinking of asking her, Arvinder, do you want to come on? And she's written. So Arvinder, Deepakk, 2 minutes with Arvinder before we head towards closing. Arvinder, you want to come on? Okay, now her screen is frozen for me.
Her screen froze. Yes. It is frozen.
Yeah, now our screen is frozen, so I'll let that be for the moment. And somebody called Rule Breaker, that's how your name is showing up on Telegram, says, I talked to the person and conveyed my message, and the person agreed with me. So thank you so much.
Lovely.
Deepakk sir. And
I think Shweta ji, Yeah, sorry, Shweta ji
Well,
also said that she said yes for the relationship, that she asked about some relationship.
yes, 8. She's written yes, 8. So 8, I'm not sure what 8 means, but and Arvinder wrote that as the guiding started, I felt very heavy in the head and watery eyes, heaviness in the chest.
Wow.
It was my husband on the other side and no answer, but expressionless face, which is for some reason I just felt, let me get her on because
Yeah, yeah.
her sense of
Yes.
feeling things
Yes.
is not like what the entire group. It's
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
very unfortunate. I'm so sorry, but Arvinder, your screen is frozen. I won't be able to get you on right now. And
Right.
even though, yes, we are definitely past time. Okay. Rule
Yeah,
breaker
yeah.
says the rule breaker's name is Limpy Kalita. Okay.
Limpy. Okay.
Okay. Deepti says, I felt heart chakra very nicely and then sky chakras too. The person came in front of me in white blue light. When I asked my question, I already knew his viewpoint, so got validation of my
Yeah.
views.
So
And
that is
yes, and
what is called as clear cognizance. So
right,
that is the deja vu moment, you say.
right. And Shweta says, typing mistake. I meant yes, right.
Okay,
It was for
okay.
relationship. Correct.
Yeah, so this was my intuition. So this is exactly how you can also come to know. It's not a rocket science. It is just that connecting to the energies. So we can come to know even when you do it for your class, or maybe you do it for a client or something like that, you come to know these awarenesses. I don't prepare for any of these meetings. I come more
Right.
as blank as possible so that I can feel your intuitive awareness and energies and inform you accordingly. So that
Right.
is how
And
the masters help us. Yeah.
even Momita has written, I felt peace and acceptance with the person I was in telepathy with in the divine white engulfed light, but did not get a clear answer. So quite a few people have said, I got nothing. Even Bell saying, I got nothing. Even UC wrote that I felt very nice, but I really didn't get an answer. I think, okay, and please correct me if I'm right, Deepakk, is
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
this was a tiny, like
Yeah.
really tiny glimpse into what an attunement or a training will be able to
Yes.
make you do.
Yes. Yes.
This, okay, and Deepakk is without looking at anyone's relationship. How is that coming? Coming with years of experience and practice, and that's what the Third Eye Ascension course is for you, to heighten your intuition. And once you do your attunements, you
Yes.
sit down to do this, whatever has to happen will happen,
Will happen. Yes. Yes.
right? So, and as you said in the beginning, don't like do what you have to do, but the fulfillment of that, leave that expectation. Like be the
Yeah.
creator, not
Exactly.
which is what
You're right.
exactly would happen. Like, because maybe you were waiting for an answer and it didn't
Yes.
come.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Again, all of this is part of the understandings and the training you'll go through with you,
Yes.
correct, Deepa? Right?
Yes.
I'm
Yes. In
also just
fact,
talking very like on the
no,
surface
no.
right now.
Exactly what you said is you put the nail on the head. Simple, very simply and very rightly said. Because what happens is that we expect an answer, and many a times we are scared if we listen to anything else. So we kind of evade that answer. Subconsciously, we evade that answer. It is something like if my father is telling me not to go for a particular picture, but somewhere in my mind I am listening at, yeah, you go. So, so
Right.
that is how we kind of, when we are not open for something, we kind of evade that answer. So that also happens. That also happens. So when you open yourself, in the sense when you, okay, I'm not attaching to the outcome, go with that mindset, and then you will get all the answers properly.
Right. Deepak, there's a very interesting question that's come up, and this is the last question I'm taking on for the day. Also, we're way past time. Shweta says, sir, can we check with the person by asking them if they felt at the time we were in session? Maybe asking them if they were they were also thinking about you. So, okay, I brought this question up because, and thank you, Shweta, because the intention of doing this is not is it okay, now I will go and check with the other person? Then why are you doing the telepathy?
Exactly. I
So,
will share
very
one
good question, Shweta. Thank you.
very
And
nice,
bringing it to you. Yes.
very nice question. I would recommend you not to take any confirmation, but Yet, I will give you an example of my very first telepathy which I did with a person. So I am very inquisitive. I am not inquisitive in the sense negatively inquisitive, but yes, I am more constructively inquisitive. So I was so first intuition which I was getting. So I was that time looking for a job. So my first when I did the first telepathy session, it was with a friend of mine who had recommended my name for a job, particular job, and I was asking him in the telepathy, what happened? You didn't revert back to me for that job. So when he told me, I was already inquisitively, or rather, cognizance was there in my mind saying that, your caste is different and that company basically prefers people from their caste or something like that. So that awareness came to me. So I just wanted to take it one step further. And the beauty of this person is that this person in my whole, I am friends with him for the last 15 years, right? 15 years, I'm friends with him, close to 20 years, sorry. So I'm friends with him for 20 years. I have never received his call. I only have to call him up every time. But very poor in that front. He doesn't call you. I have to keep calling him whenever, whatever, XYZ. So that time, I don't know why, maybe 10 years back, I just had this inquisitiveness saying that, can you call me? I just wanted to, like Shweta ji said, I also wanted to check, can you call me? Okay. So after that, I forgot about it. I surrendered myself saying that whatever happens. My surprise, my phone literally, my mobile literally fell off my hands. Literally fell off my hands. He called me. Within 30 minutes of my asking him. And that is the only call which he has made me. Till date. Till date. For the last 20 years, that was the only call he has made which I requested him telepathically. So if you get your answer there, good enough. So that is what a lot of people give me these moments of deja vu, saying that, Arey, I was just thinking about you. Or they just call, if you talk in telepathy, all maybe some of you might get a call from that person who maybe you spoke to. So these kind of things may happen. I am not saying that this will happen, but they may happen. Right. But have faith that what answer you got, that is 100% correct. And that heaviness which you felt in yourself, because many a times there are two things the heaviness comes. One is we are expecting some answer, we get some other answer. And the other heaviness will come because we were expecting something and maybe something different happened. We were not expecting it to happen, but they're ready. So you release the heaviness again. So it all depends upon, some people may feel lightness inside them. Some people may feel heaviness inside them. So it all depends upon your, what you're carrying inside you for that particular issue. So there is no, again, I'm connecting intuitively to give you the answers. Similarly, when you do a class, you will also intuitively give answers. Not something like, I think you're doing this. I think you're doing this. So there is no think. It is your intuition giving you the right answer.
And again, I'm going to thank Shweta for your question because it also now brings me back to reminding everybody what you experience in these calls is a glimpse. It's for you to understand this is what happens. And more happens in much detailed levels. Even with this, for example, Talib, it is a part of your training. Your training is for 12 hours, right? 12 hours training, and there's a good amount of time being spent on every aspect, including everything we've experienced this entire week. To do the training and then ask these, and then have these questions sorted for yourself. 2 minutes experience, and then all this, what? Correct me if I'm right here, Deepakk. It might just backfire on you. And then you'll be like, don't want to do this. Right?
Too many questions.
Don't do that,
too many questions. Yeah.
Right.
And during the class, I give complete a lot of time to everybody to respond. So I say 12 hours, but it even goes to sometimes 12 and a half, 13 and a half hours also. Because I take feedback from everybody, what they understood, what they felt.
Right. Basically, what I'm trying to say, people, is
Yeah,
that, yes,
yeah.
is that, look, it's always lovely to experience this. And, we're so lucky we have people like Deepakk and all the experts that we have who come and give us so much.
Yeah.
Learning of it or taking the work on is a different ball game altogether. If you want to turn things around for yourself, that's an investment you need to do for yourself, right? And and I know we're way past time. Deepakk, I'm just gonna remind everybody about your two offers, which is your practitioner with at only $314 or 22,999
Absolutely.
rupees, and only for 7,000 rupees more. You have your master's training where you also can become the teacher at only $410 or 29,999 rupees. It has been a fantastic week. There's so much. I think there have been many favorite moments I've had, but one of my most favorite was the aura check. I just that's my number one. Like I said, they're all fantastic experiences, but for me, it was that one. And because it was it was really so cool to be able to do that. So thank you so much, not just for that, for everything. And we will, I was almost going to say we will see you next call because I'm thinking this is still happening. To everybody else, I'm going to say, before Deepakk says goodbye to all of us, I want to thank you, each and every one of you who's been here across the week, Tuesday, Thursday, today. We will see you next week on Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time with another speaker for the week. You've been a fabulous audience. I hope you have a great weekend. I will see you on Tuesday. And for now, Deepakk, I'm going to say goodnight to you also.
Thank you. And I just want to share one small snippet of information, or let's say, just a small, I don't know, suggestion you call it or whatever you call it. The power is within you. Now, as Neelu rightly said, that you're experiencing this so that somewhere in your inner consciousness, there will be something which will be either triggered or you will be getting some inner message. So I would recommend you to just sit for 5 minutes. 5 minutes in your inner awareness. Today, tonight, or tomorrow, whenever you have time, just sit for 5 minutes for inner awareness and just ask your higher self, the higher self who gave you the message for telepathy today, even your guide, just put a question to the higher self, what you should be doing. And you will get guidance 100%. And take that informed decision for taking package A or package B, whatever you feel like. Ultimately, doing it with your passion will help you to do a lot of change first in your life, because I always believe charity begins at home. So it's not being greedy. If you're thinking about yourself, you're not being greedy, you're being practical and you're being clear in your outlook and approach. So first do it for yourself, and then definitely you can do it for others also. So first have the belief inside you. I'm sure the energies you have experienced in the last 3 days, there will be a lot of things, lot of questions, lot of awarenesses you will be getting. I am on the group till tomorrow night or even Monday to that certain extent of time. So I am there all the time. You have any queries around anything, not only what we went through, probably something very different. Maybe your question might throw up something different. So this is something like an abundant process. So just open yourself. Just open your mind, body, and soul, and embrace this energy and see what it does. First, connect with your higher self, your inner conscious, subconscious mind, and see what message you get. And let me know the message. I will look forward for these messages. As I informed you, my goal is fixed. 5D for everybody, whoever comes for the package A or package B. 5D is fixed. So, and let's take Mother Earth to 5th dimension, ASAP. So, whoever is ready, I welcome all of you, whoever prefers to come. And any queries, as I again repeating, anything which you feel is creating a doubt or something, just clear the doubt, clear the thought, and take an informed decision. I would recommend that. So I thank you all for taking out time during your busy schedule. And it was a fantastic last week. In fact, I'm feeling so happy that I could dance and walk for another 10 kilometers. That is the energy which I'm getting from all of you, because the kind of reciprocation which I got from all of you, that gives me strength. So like, as I mentioned, ADHD children, the moment you give them solutions, the smile which is there on their face, oh, it makes your day. Like Aarti ji's daughter the other day made our day, that particular goal. So children's energy is something which I really love. And I wish to thank you all for your support during this week and all the beautiful rave reviews which we have received, and look forward to meet you on the 5th and 6th of April for those who wish to join. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Nilo. Thank you, everybody. Vinodji, Arindaji, Aarti-ji, Shweta-ji, and everybody. I'm sorry I can't read all the names. I'll be Angelina, Angelia, Udaini, Leslie, Ravina, Pamela, Rakshit, Shivani, Rupali-ji, Balvir-ji, Lakshmi, Darsal, Kavita-ji, and Bharti Krinal. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you, Nilu, and Mystic Lotus, Ravina, all the team. God bless you all. Shweta-ji, thank you.
Good night.
Bye.